I paint every day. I don't wait for a special moment.
Egle Lipeikaite, a talented watercolorist, inspiring teacher with a unique ability to balance bold washes and delicate details. Egle's painting glow with life and emotions through her workshops and online presence. How did you get into watercolors?
I learned watercolor wet on wet. My teacher didn't talk anything about technique, how to do this. He told how to live, how to think. I care about ideas. Ideas connected not only my painting but connecting all I see, all I think.
Is that a go-to subject?
I like to paint nature. I wake up early in the morning when the sun is rising in summer. My children still sleeping and I painted.
What are the subjects do you generally pick so that they can get into watercolor?
I tell them, if you are new in watercolors, let's do like a recipe, like you bake a pie and have a recipe. I show how I wet the paper. It's also important to start.
So what are the mistakes you see more often?
They do like this, on top with print, and they destroy the paper with this, and they don't check how many times they touch the paper and they destroy.
How do you deal with any criticism?
I think that my own opinion, for me, it's the most important.
Welcome to Wet on Wet, the podcast where we explore the beautiful fluid world of watercolors, one brush stroke at a time. I'm your host, Sunil Kalbandi, and today I'm honored to be joined by a master artist whose work captures the very essence of what makes watercolor so magical. Please welcome Egle Lipeikaite, a talented watercolorist, inspiring teacher, and the creative mind behind watercolor.lt. That's Lithuania. She's from Lithuania. With a unique ability to balance bold washes and delicate details, Egle's painting glow with life and emotions through her workshops and online presence. So she empowers artists to embrace the spontaneity and the joy of watercolor. Egle, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So we could go in many directions, Egle. First of all, am I pronouncing your name correctly? First of all, for people who know about you, how would you? Is there an easy way to pronounce your name?
My name is Egle.
Egle.
And it means, this Christmas tree. So
Oh, okay.
Name meaning, yeah.
And is Lipeikaite, is that the correct pronunciation?
Yeah, it's good.
How long, for people who don't know much about you, where did you grow up and then how long you've been doing watercolor, Egle?
I grew up in Vilnius, in capital of Lithuania.
Yeah.
And I paint about 30 years in watercolor.
So is watercolor your first choice? How did you get into watercolors?
Yeah, it's my main choice. I tried to paint in oil,
Yep.
gouache, and in with black ink, like Chinese painting. But
Yeah.
I like watercolor the most because it's transparent. When I
Yep.
paint watercolor, I feel clear soul,
Yeah. So do you remember how you got into watercolor? Was it some classes you took or did somebody, your parents, how was your growing up in Lithuania back then?
We have no any artists in my family. My parents are mathematicians. Yeah.
Oh, mathematicians, okay.
Yeah. But I like to paint since very early age.
Yeah.
And when I was 7 years old, I went for painting classes and had very special teacher. She don't tell us how to paint, but she told fantastic stories to us, and children, we all loved her,
Yeah.
painted with love. And later we all became artists. Well, yeah. She led us to join art school later. And I grew in Soviet times. It was a sad time, but this teacher was very different, yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
No, I was about to mention that because it was 30 years ago, the Soviet time. Life must be very hard compared to what life is right now and other things.
Yeah, it's very different. Now we live in free country, Yeah. And we can paint what we want to paint, yeah. And we can travel the world everywhere.
Yeah. So is there any stories you remember during the childhood which is kind of inspires you to do what you do, or is it right now you just paint things what you like? Why? I mean, especially I see you do a lot of waterscapes and other things.
Yeah. I decided to enter art academy, I decided to study design because it's more practical.
Yeah.
But it was not easy to get into this art academy, so I took classes to special teachers,
Yeah.
and I went to learn painting to an artist named Vytautas Pečiukonis.
Okay.
And there I met lots of very talented students. So I learned watercolor wet on wet here.
Yeah.
My teacher didn't talk anything about technique, how to do this.
Yeah.
He told how to live, how to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So,
you need to be strong. If you want to be a real painter, not just paint something beautiful, it's not about beauty.
Yeah.
You need to fulfill all your life with this art.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And for
So it's a
me,
little more philosophical about the book.
yeah. It was the way how we was.
Is that the same way you think about art right now, or you think about art as just trying to?
I was really influenced by him, and I every day remember him
Yep.
and want he be proud of me,
Yeah. Yeah. So what's his name? Your art.
Vytautas Pečiukonis.
Yeah.
He is somewhere
Somewhere. Okay.
in the
Now I
cloud.
will.
in the cloud.
Is he on active on social media? Is there somewhere we can find him or
But,
someone?
he is dead already.
Oh, is it okay? But
Yeah.
some of his book, yeah.
Yeah. But you can see. I can send you later.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah.
And he had lots of students.
Yeah. So he's definitely has an influence over there because it's like, I mean, for me, it's like, I grew up in a very, not in Soviet era, but I grew up in a poor family. So back then I did my mechanical engineering because that was the practical thing, like you did design.
Yeah.
Because art and other things was frowned upon because it's not going to make any money. So I had to do mechanical engineering work, and then when I made a little bit of money, and then I picked up art because that was like a hobby back then, and now it's that's what I'm trying to do. That Soviet era, is there any stories which are things which you have you still carry, or because it's like it's fascinating to talk to people, especially from Eastern Europe and other things, right? You don't get to hear their story, especially through art and other things. You said when you were 7, your parents got you to the art school and other things, but that still looks like it's a good family where parents are. Did you have a good childhood, or how was your childhood?
Yeah, I had good. But I grew in loving family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could be creative always.
Yeah.
We went to nature.
Yeah.
And I was happy. I was happy in this. But I remember my parents were scientists, but they cannot travel abroad.
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah.
It was impossible.
Yeah.
When we made the art exhibition, we could see only, what you can paint in Soviet times. When
That's right.
people work hard, something like that,
Yeah.
And no symbols, no anything.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. Now, but do you remember what college did you join when you did your art school? Is it still in Lithuania?
Yeah. It's in
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to just talk about how your process is? What's important for you in watercolor? So are you thinking about composition, values? What for you, what is a good watercolor painting? How do you pick a subject to start with?
I am changing. I am learning every day, and I am changing. I remember myself when I started to paint watercolors. So for me, it was important just how to control water, how to control. So I painted from the top and going slowly down, together with water. Yeah.
With the water, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and now for me, technique is not the problem.
Yeah.
I care about ideas.
Yeah.
Ideas connected not only my painting, but connecting all I see, all I think, all
Yeah.
I dream
Yeah.
connect to one world, Yeah, it's more interesting and more difficult at the same time.
Yeah. So in terms of subjects, what do you generally pick? Is there a go-to subject?
I like to paint nature
Nature, yeah.
most of
There's,
all, most of
yeah,
all, yeah.
yeah,
When my children, I have three children, when
yeah,
they were small, I wake up early in the morning when sun is rising in
yeah,
summer. My children still sleeping, and I
yeah,
painted rising sun on the lake.
yeah,
Just and then came back home. My
yeah.
family's awakening. I make breakfast and
Ah,
to work. And I have one funny story. Once my daughter was 6 months old. It was winter, and I put her to sleep in the balcony in winter
yeah,
and went to paint because
yeah,
when she is outside, she sleeps longer.
yeah,
So I can paint. I want to paint.
yeah,
And I did a painting and I forgot about my daughter.
yeah.
And 2 hours passed and they came to see her and she was covered by
Without,
snow.
yes.
So my God. So I decided that I am not a mother, I am witch.
You got the ball. Yeah,
So I stopped painting and
yeah.
then throw my daughter.
It is. I mean, I'm sure every parents have a story like that, right? So,
But my daughter is not angry on me. It's
yeah.
okay.
Do you remember when you're painting? You thought it's like I can be a good artist. So I know you picked up watercolor. There must be some aha moment where you thought it's like you know what I'm good at what I'm doing right now. Was there a time you remember a painting, or how old were you when you?
Uh, I don't remember special painting, but I always am curious
Yeah,
how to do better. Always, I
hmm,
paint, but I see another painting on the top.
yeah,
Because this painting is happening now, and
yeah.
this will be tomorrow. And
Tomorrow,
I think about this, about
yeah,
tomorrow painting.
yeah, yeah,
Always. I don't care about this painting. It's quite
yeah,
good, but it's not interesting for me now.
yeah.
Done.
Done.
I always create. So sometimes when I found some new idea,
Mm-hmm.
I don't sell this painting.
Mm-hmm.
I hold it for myself,
Yeah.
and many years later, I can see and remember my mind changed in this way.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean,
old paintings
like
are
my ideas, how they develop.
they evolve over a period of time. So you look at old painting.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting thing, right? All the paintings when an artist looks like they're all looking at what are the things that could be improved than what are the things which
Yeah.
went well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way it is. So do you remember how old were you when you started thinking that maybe this is a good career choice for me?
I had quite good teachers. They
Okay.
influenced me a lot.
Yeah.
So I hold myself close to them. Yeah.
So is it? Did you do a traditional art course, or is it only mainly watercolor, or did you do other oil, acrylic, sculptures,
Yeah,
and
I
everything?
try to paint oil, but I paint oil, paint a background, and
Yeah.
then wash it because I want transparency.
Yeah, that's
so,
correct. Yes.
so I decided not to fight with oil,
Yeah.
but do watercolors.
Yeah.
And I know that I can paint in watercolors very different way.
Yeah.
So watercolors enough for me. It's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember your first painting you sold? How old were you? Or
No, I don't remember. I don't
yeah,
remember. Yeah. I need to think about that. I don't remember. Yeah.
you don't remember? No, because it's like always. I feel one of the questions I like to think is like there's some painting which you think about and then you know that okay, I know that I can do. I'm good at it compared to other people.
For
And
me,
then
more important is my first exhibition, personal exhibition.
okay, yeah. When
When
was that?
my
That was
children were small,
yeah,
and I showed my paintings I did by the lake in the
yeah,
sunrise. I
yeah,
showed these paintings, and lots of artists came to see, and they
yeah,
said that you are very talented. Your
yeah.
paintings are interesting. So for me,
That was a good thing. Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
Nah.
Yeah. And later, much later, it was 2014 year. I had some international exhibitions, but I participated in world watercolor contest from this show, this watercolor magazine, you know.
Yes, I know the magazine. Yeah.
So it was first time this contest,
Yeah.
and I went to a final with my
Oh.
painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it was big surprise. I
Yeah.
went to see an exhibition,
Yeah.
and I got lots of compliments here.
Yeah.
So I started develop these motifs, water motifs,
Yeah.
and participated in lots of exhibitions worldwide, like in all countries, you know.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was big support that I can do something interesting to the world.
Yeah. And recognized worldwide as well. So that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it even more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to ask is what in terms of technicality within the painting. So how do you plan a painting? Is there something I'm asking this question is because somebody who's watching this podcast, they're thinking about doing a painting. I just want them to have a feel of how would you start a painting or how would you plan a painting. So it could be light source. So what's your step if you're teaching it to let's say a group of people? How would you start talking about how to get into watercolors?
Yeah. I paint every day.
Yeah.
I don't wait for a special moment. If I have time, I paint.
Yeah.
I have my computer full of motifs, and I like to use not photos but videos.
Yeah.
When I travel somewhere in nature, I make videos
Yeah.
and I play videos, and it depends on my mood, what I want.
Yeah.
More silent or light or dark or colorful. I choose something. I just in the morning I drink coffee and look my videos in my
Yeah.
computer and choose something, and then started to paint. I prepare the room at first
Yeah.
because for my paintings I need humidity.
Yeah.
So I prepare my room, be humid enough
Yeah.
for my painting.
So what percentage humidity are you talking about in your room?
About 50%.
50%.
I will show you. I always measure. It's
Yeah. Measure 50%.
temperature and humidity. I check.
Yeah.
It's not enough. So
Yeah.
I put a electric kettle and
Yeah.
boil water in my room where
Yeah.
I paint and check it's enough. Switch off. Yeah. Because
Yeah. So what
it's
is
very
the temperature important as well? So what temperature do you?
Yeah, of course important because if it is very hot, it dries
Yeah.
fast, too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I open windows. I can
Yes.
open windows at night to make
Yeah.
cold. When I paint outside, it's very good to paint by the lake. It's humid.
Yeah. It's humid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I paint in the shadows. Yeah, because it's humid
Yeah.
and not changing. You know. Yeah. So I prepare a room. But when I start to paint, I don't look a lot at my videos and my reference. I start to create by myself, yeah.
Okay.
Because I take just little idea, but I like to create like music, like symphony, you know.
That's
I feel the rhythm, the light is coming, feel the melody, special melody for this painting, choose colors and create. I paint very fast, but very concentrated, very concentrated. So maybe in 4 hours I can paint large size painting. But after that I am exhausted, you know.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a very mental challenge. So
Yeah.
you usually do you do in one sitting the paintings? Usually in one sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, because I paint whole painting in one go.
That's
I
right.
don't paint from one corner to another, you know, because I put a stroke and I connect to others.
That's good.
This
Yeah.
how it disappears, how it's arriving stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
So do you generally wet the paper before, or you just keep the room moist and then you continue with the painting?
Yeah, I wet the paper both sides, put on the plastic. Later I can wet back side again many times. But when I paint the whole painting in one go, I always refresh the humidity on paper, you know.
On the paper. So what paper do you use, Egle?
I like Saunders.
Saunders.
That's
So
it.
how many grams
I use 180 grams and hot pressed.
Hot press, okay.
What? Because I like the silky.
Silky smooth, yeah.
Silky, yeah. But for students, I use 30 grams and cold press because it's easier.
It's easy,
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of...
For me, it's like more sensitive paper, this tiny hot press.
I think the Saunders is a little blend of natural cotton and linen, I think. So it's a blend paper. And it's quite sturdy. Saunders papers, I use Saunders papers, it's quite sturdy for what we're trying to do. Is there any...
I use Fabriano also.
Yeah.
When I need to lift more whites, so it's
Fabriano.
easy on Fabriano, yeah. But I always paint only on natural, on cotton papers.
Yeah. What kind of brush and other things while we're talking about the subjects? Are you flat brush, round brush, or you use a mix of brush? Any particular?
Yeah, I use mix, but the best for me is sable brush.
Sable brush, yeah.
Because, it can hold water and it's quite and form at the same time. Yeah. So
is there a particular brand you like using at the moment?
And also I use Chinese brushes like that,
The calligraphy brushes.
Yeah,
they're quite good.
Yeah.
So is there a particular brand you like, or you're okay with?
I am okay. I'm not care about brand.
Yeah.
Because sable brushes all are expensive and all are good.
Yeah, all are good. That's right.
Yeah.
The sable brushes are good. Yeah. I have some squirrel brushes and a couple of sable brushes.
Squirrel brush is too soft for me. It's too
soft. Yes. Yeah. They are quite exactly right. I like it because for the cityscapes and other things, the squirrel brushes are much better, especially trying to get some dry brush strokes. I like the squirrel brushes. Synthetic doesn't hold water, so I don't.
Yeah.
In terms of pigments, is there a brand you go, or what's your favorite pigments?
I use two types of pigments. Here's my palette.
Yeah, that's Mijello.
One side is Van Gogh watercolors.
Yeah.
They are more soft pastel-like colors, more opaque.
Yeah.
So I paint soft water body. And this is Mijello Korean watercolor.
Yeah.
Sharper pigments.
Yeah.
So when I need this, I take this.
So you have, and do you use any of the granulation pigments at all, or in your painting? So you don't tend
to? Sometimes I use, but not a lot, because when granulated color is wet, you cannot touch it. You cannot touch it because you destroy the granulation. So sometimes I use it on the background somewhere, or use it with my students to have pleasure with doing nothing.
That's right. Yeah. The granulation is.
Wow, and it's beautiful, But for me, it's not serious.
It's not serious. Yeah. Granulation is fun, nice for videos or quick SketchUp and other things. But, painting. In terms of watercolor paper sizes, is there a particular size you generally use when you are practicing? Is it quarter sheet, full sheet, or how do you tend to go to a particular size more often?
With students, I paint quarter size.
Yeah.
To get into subject, I use for myself half size.
Yeah.
And for exhibitions, I paint full sheet.
Full size. Okay. And then you tend to buy sheets, not rolls.
I have rolls also.
Yeah.
I have rolls, and sometimes I do large size paintings.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy to show in exhibitions because very rare I can find who accept large size like that.
Large size, yeah.
It's not easy to sell because it's expensive.
That's right. That's correct.
It's very hard to do this, But I did sometimes because I want. For me, it's a big challenge how to do this large size.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically.
So the one in the background, that one is bigger than the large size.
Yeah. It's on Saunders roll.
Yeah, Saunders rolls. Yeah.
I covered the whole my table, and I am not very high, so I can reach only the middle of the paper. And I run around and paint this and step on stairs to see from the top how it's going on.
Yeah, but those are the challenges, right? People don't realize how difficult it is to do a bigger scale as well. For people who are listening, is the half a size or a full size, is that a good size for galleries from your experience?
Uh, it was popular full size,
Full size, yeah.
but now it became popular half. Maybe it's cheaper to frame. I don't know why.
Yeah. Or also they can fit more pieces in the
More
yeah,
just,
yeah.
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 Because I see this year all ask about half size.
Half a size, yeah.
Yeah,
No, no, no. I feel it's like half a size is a good size. When I practice, it's like in a half a size or quarter sheet to do. Also, Egle, do you generally do a value sketch before you do, or a demo sketch before you commit, or you're happy to just commit to a full painting? How's your thought process about a
If I
subject?
have a new idea,
Yeah,
first I paint on half size, yeah,
yeah.
to try pigments, to control everything,
Hmm.
and then I continue on large. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's more important? Is the quality of the paper important, brush, or the pigment? Which one do you put in which order?
Oh, idea is more important. Idea,
Idea is more
not
important. Okay.
paper. I can paint. I can paint water with a sugar on the table. If I have idea what to do.
Yeah. So you say idea is more important, and then in within the paper, pigment, and brush, what do you how do you rank them?
Uh, maybe paper and pigment. Yeah,
Paper and pigment.
and
Okay.
pigment. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But everything is important. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. 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 Of course, it is important because I've been. This is an interesting question I ask other artists. Right. All the 7 artists I've asked, they have a slightly different answer. So some people they want the paper to be number one, and the pigment, and then the brush. I was talking to another artist called Lauren McCracken. He's
Yeah, I know.
a hyper realistic artist, right? So he wants everything to be equal. So he wants to make sure that he has the best pigments, best paper, and best brushes because for him is like if he's doing a hyper realistic paper. He had a lot of good stories. So his episode is coming up sometime.
If I have no good brush, I can cut my hair
Cut
and
my hair.
paint. Yeah. If I have idea, I can do.
Can do.
Yeah.
No, but this is very interesting. This is what I like about talking to people, right? The nuances, what people think about, and then also trying to think how they are thinking before they're painting is what fascinates me, especially. And then when people are painting, I like watching the artist, right? It's not about what they're saying; it's how they're doing, and what they're doing is very important. You run lots of workshops, Egle. So what is it? How do you structure for people who are just starting, or what is it? What are the subjects do you generally pick so that they can get into watercolor?
These very very simple subjects, very simple. But I tell them if you are new in watercolors, you need to start from something. So let's do like a recipe, like you bake a pie and have a recipe. So let's follow me. I show how I
Yeah.
wet the paper because it's also important to start how I wet, how I use color, and they repeat after me looking at that. I tell how to understand humidity on paper, how it's shining, how to
Yeah.
feel this. It's very simple steps, and you need to repeat it at home
Yeah.
to understand because there are lots of techniques how you can paint in watercolor, but there are special rules. If
Yeah.
your paper is very wet, your brush must be dry, and opposite. Yeah, if
Yeah.
your brush is very wet, paper dry, and there
Yeah.
are middle steps. My water technique is in the middle, the same humidity, paper and brush, and connect very softly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It makes sense, right? So because I tend to, yeah. Because do you also generally do a lot of plein air, or is it always in the studio?
I like to do plein air, but in Lithuania, our weather is cold, and
Yeah.
we have very short summer, 3 months,
Yeah.
3 or 4. We
Yeah.
can paint in plein air.
Yeah.
And that's why I make lots of videos to paint whole year.
Yeah.
All
It's
the
very
time.
interesting, right?
I sometimes I travel with my students somewhere
Yeah.
abroad where it's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the interesting things we just talked about is like you take videos instead of photos. Every other person, including me, I just take photos. Is video is it because it gives you a better idea about what the idea is, or why would you pick? You're the first artist I've been talking who takes videos for reference than photos.
Yeah, maybe if you paint buildings, it's enough photo, yeah?
Yes,
Buildings are not moving.
yeah,
But when I paint water
yeah.
and I see video, I can feel it.
Okay.
I can feel an atmosphere. I can see how the wave is coming closer to me.
Yeah.
How is mist coming? How is light changing? And I don't copy this reference.
Yeah.
Just feel and create my own,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, no. When you say it like that, it makes complete sense. I should start taking some videos, because it's like there's a lot of times I look at a watercolor painting or a water theme. I feel like I should have taken a few more photos, but I think a simple video would be a lot more easier to manage. And then, yeah.
Yeah. And also the shadows are moving, Light is changing, reflections. It's more interesting. Yeah.
It's more interesting, absolutely. We've been talking about a little bit about your approach. Can we just talk a little more about beginners' mistakes, or what generally people do, which people should be aware of? What are the most common beginners' mistakes you see from people who are doing it? And then watercolor, when people start, they think it might be easy, but it's not easy. So what are the mistakes you see more often?
Technical mistakes, there are from the beginning. When they wet the paper, they're talking with a friend because they think nothing is happening here. I will show you. They do like this and talk with friend, and they destroy the paper with this.
Yes.
And they don't check how many times they touch the paper, and they destroy.
Yeah.
That's it. It's finished. So I teach how to paint, even with water, with them on a plain paper.
Yeah.
And another mistake: if you paint on very wet paper with wet brush, brush it,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Is it?
Very common mistake is when you use too much pigments. You blend them
Yeah.
and you have dirty color.
Mm-hmm.
And there are special rules when you paint a watercolor. First, you put colors that are closer to the rainbow,
Yeah.
They should be on paper.
Yeah.
And later you can use darker colors. And first layer is very light, and then stronger and stronger, and smaller parts. You cannot paint a dark color and then put light color on it.
It's not like oil, it's in the other way around.
Yeah. So you need to think about the light in your painting before painting.
Yeah.
Because light is very, very important. If there is no light in your painting, it's no painting.
It's not a painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, light is capturing the light, and the mood is important. Also, frustrations. So I'm sure you might have had paintings which you don't like. How do you deal with frustration, Egle? So do you always get your paintings good, or what is your self-talk?
Not always good, not always
Yeah.
good. But I know I can paint again tomorrow, So
Okay.
for me, it's easier to step this.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes I have good day, good mood, good idea, and I paint and I am not happy what I do.
Yeah.
And another day I am tired. I listen bad to political news.
Yeah.
My head is broken, and I paint and I see something happening.
Yeah.
Something good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so, but that is that a part of is the self-talk that I'm going to do it again tomorrow if it doesn't go well? Is that how you think about it?
Yeah. Because I know that always you can destroy your painting, But you can repeat or change idea, and I have lots of practice, so I understand why I'm not happy with the painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I teach my students also to understand what you want from this, not like, about it's beautiful or not beautiful, but what you want to do.
Yeah.
Once when I paint only for myself, I don't ask many questions, but for students, I need to explain in water, put in water. Yeah. So once I took to my paintings, the water motifs, they were similar, but I think this I want to take to the exhibition and this not. And what is the difference between them, So I took this bad painting and put under an apple tree.
Yeah.
And it was sunny day, and I can see light and shadow rhythm on this painting, and then it becomes alive,
Yes.
much better.
Yeah.
So it was my idea. I can do this
Yeah.
on any painting. I can do it like a secret layer. Include,
Yeah.
if it's boring subject, I can include music in my painting, And this rhythm of the light, I can take not only from a tree, I can take from a music, from a poem, from a dance.
Yeah.
It's my idea. And I started to paint this. For me, first it was new for me.
Yeah.
When I did this, I started to talk about this to my students.
Yeah, no. That sounds very interesting, right? That is one of the things is like, constantly, how do you motivate yourself? And then you said you paint every single day. So is that how you start? Does your day look like you get up and then how does your day look every day? Is it the same, similar patterns?
Yeah, similar a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like lazy morning.
Yeah.
I have shower, breakfast, coffee. Then I sit by computer, check photos, videos, do some computer works, and later I like to have little gym, stretching exercises, and then going to paint. If I have free time, no students, so I prepare my room, boil water in my room, and prepare for painting. That's what I like. Or if I have lessons with students, they are not very early, so I prepare to my lessons also. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I think the key is to practice every day, or at least paint.
Yeah. Even if I don't paint for myself, I paint with students. In my lessons, I paint also. We are painting together.
Yeah.
So I paint every day, and sometimes I have 2 or 3 lessons in one day. So I have 3 pictures in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's mentally it's
I paint a lot.
tiring.
Yeah.
Mentally it's tiring. What about we can talk about now doing good work. Can we just talk a little bit about promoting yourself? So what are the things we should be paying attention for to promote your work? How did you get to a place where you started getting noticed? So is there more social media, or is there any advice for others how to promote yourself? Because a big part of the artist is not only having a good body of work, but also you need to be in front of as many people as possible.
Yeah, maybe I am not a very good example, but I think social media are most important. Social media, yeah. And it's interesting not only a painting by itself, but it's interesting to see a story.
Yeah.
A story, some your thoughts, some videos, something attractive, more attractive, yeah. And also important to participate in exhibitions and go here and see what is happening in watercolor world. To travel and to see others, not only pictures, but to talk with artists, to have connection, yeah.
Yeah. So those are the essential things you think to try to,
Yeah.
And then can you expand a little more about the story part? Because I think a lot of people, you think that there is a good painting, I'm going to put it on online or somewhere. So how do you try to convey your story? Are you talking about a video? Are you talking about a little more text under the painting? How do you talk about the story?
I noticed when I have opening of my exhibitions,
Mm-hmm.
I talk lots of stories how I'm painting, and I catch something interesting, more
Yeah.
attractive, and they see that those paintings are
Yeah.
selling better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's personal, very personal touch, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is most of your paintings around in and around Lithuania, or do you pick subjects elsewhere?
I pick subjects everywhere where I travel.
You travel. Okay.
Yeah.
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 It's not limited to just trying to paint around what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I paint water a lot, so
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
water for me it's interesting. That's a
Yeah.
subject. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I found you by looking for water subject themes because I am very interested in watercolor subject themes, and then that's how I found you. And then there's another Turkish artist who does a lot of watercolor. I'm trying to think about another lady. I will,
Julia Barmidova, yeah.
yeah. No, not Julia. There is another artist from Turkey. She is also,
Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay.
yeah, I'm blanking out the
Garib,
name.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so she does good paintings as well. Again,
yeah.
very detailed,
But she
hyper realistic.
different technique, yeah. She
Different
paints,
techniques, yes. Her
on
painting is more hyper realistic,
yeah.
very
And
detailed.
there's lots of layers, and
Yes,
and on dry paper is very different way, yeah.
very different, yes.
Yeah.
So we talked a little about what social media and other things is like. Do you generally take a lot of commissions, or do you generally rely on exhibitions? So for somebody who's trying to make a living from watercolor, how should somebody think about it? Is it like workshops, gallery, or all of those things?
For me, the easiest way to get money is to teach.
Teach.
Because I sell paintings, but it's not regular.
Yeah.
But I have lots of students, and if I go to another country, I also have lots of students everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
So it's easy. You can do this workshop, and you have money. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you take any commissions, or you generally focus on workshops as a primary mode?
I have my students, regular students in Vilnius.
Yeah.
I work half of the year. I have lessons at my home. In this room, I am here. Yeah. In small groups, I worked. Before COVID, I had a large studio in the center of Vilnius. I had lots of students. It's about 150 students I teach.
150, that's a lot of students.
Yeah, a lot at adults and children also.
Yeah.
But I was very tired, and when COVID stopped it, I was happy, you know.
So usually, how big is your class, Egle?
I teach in one class. I had about 12 students.
Okay.
12, and it's a lot to control everybody, you know.
Yeah. So that's a good standard size. 12 seems like.
But now in my room I have 5 students in one lesson, and it is good enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You can pay attention.
everything, yeah.
And then also, I was just trying to understand is like, from what you know right now, if you had to go back 10, 15 years ago, what would you change? Is there anything you think that you have learned now that we could have been better before, or how would you think about?
You know, I want to have my brain like now and to be 18 years, but it's impossible.
Yeah.
When you are young and energetic,
Yeah.
you are not so clever. And you waste your energy.
Yeah.
Now I have less energy,
Yeah.
but I am more clever, I think.
Okay. Yeah. It comes from experience. Yeah. How are you motivated, Egle? That's another interesting question I try to understand is like, how do you keep yourself motivated? So what motivates you to keep painting every single day?
I don't need special motivation because I am in creative way day and night, because I have lots of dreams every night.
Yeah.
And my dreams are very interesting for myself, and they are also very creative.
Yeah.
For example, last night I had a dream. I am going into a lake to swim, but there are not stones, but like piano.
Yeah.
I go through piano to the lake, and I being in my dream, I understand that there is a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real life, but it's symbol. And what does it mean? I am go through piano to water,
Yeah.
So I wake up and think, what is this? So it's also, I create, yeah. So painting is only one part of this.
Mm.
And sometimes I dream at night that I am going in my own exhibitions, and I can see paintings, and when I wake up, I understand I can paint it if I like,
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So I have no special border. Here is my painting. No, everything is connected. What I think, what I will do, what I did.
So it's easy for you to get motivated because it's just a little bigger part of that.
Or if I feel tired or exhausted, for me it's enough to go to the forest for a little walk.
Yeah.
And I came back different,
Yeah.
I
Do
can.
you usually take some break every year to stop painting, or you paint throughout the year?
Yeah, now I have a village. I spend a lot of time. I grow tomatoes,
Oh,
put the grass. I
gardener.
have old apple tree garden. Yeah, and lots of nature around, lakes.
Yeah.
So I walk here and I rest. I like this because I cannot rest in the city.
Yeah. Okay.
I came to the city just for work.
So do you generally travel a lot for exhibitions and artwork and other things every year?
Not a lot because I need a lot of money to travel a lot,
Yes.
Yeah. I I have time with students, have in my village, and little, yeah.
Little and
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So you plan it a few months ahead, and then you plan something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and also I was just talking about what a success means to you. A success means as in what do you consider a good painting or a successful artist for you? What does it mean? Do you consider yourself a successful artist, or how do you think about success, Egle?
Yeah, I think I am successful because I can do what I like to do. I like to paint and I can live with it.
So that's a good definition. So you can do what you love to do is a good definition of
Yeah.
yeah.
And what is a good painting is more difficult to decide because one day you think it's good, another.
No, I think I like the answer. It's like if you are willing to, if you're doing what you love every day, I think it's a good.
Yeah. Because you feel happy, you feel creative.
So what other things do you do, Egle, other than watercolor? Is there any other interests or hobbies you tend to do?
Yeah, I have lots of hobbies. I like to travel, I like to dance.
So what type of dance? Is there a particular
Different,
different dance?
all types. I like to dance for myself, especially I like samba.
Yeah, samba. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all Latin dances.
Yeah.
I like to read books.
But anything which makes you think about it, right? So we talked about mistakes, motivations, frustration, and then also anything about criticism. If people say something not nice or something which you not appreciate, how do you deal with any criticism, or have you felt any criticism with your artwork? If you have, how do you deal with it?
I think that my own opinion, for me, it's the most important.
Okay.
It's most important what I think. Of course, I like to listen other good artists, but I don't care if somebody says something stupid. I don't care. Yeah. Because for me, it's important what I understand and how can I do it better. Yeah. But I see in my lessons how my students see their own paintings. I can see reflection on their faces, I don't need to ask. I see they are happy or not. And sometimes somebody has no experience, just first painting, and I see this woman is so happy. She is shining like a sun, She said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I did this, And everybody is happy around. And sometimes I see professional artist
Mm-hmm.
and did a very good painting, but it's not happy, it's sad. Yeah. And I see that she, how to say, it's not good. It's not good to do this.
Yeah.
It's better to do a second painting better, but
Yeah.
not to say that it was very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Managing expectation is a challenge, right? So I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in my studio, sometimes if somebody is very sad, I just take sweets. Please eat it and smile a little, relax a little,
Yeah.
go to see through the window something,
Yeah.
change.
Change the attitude or change the mindset. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
important. I'm just getting conscious about the time. We are almost close. I just want to ask a couple more questions if that's okay, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
So your favorite colors? Is there any particular favorite colors you like within the paintings? You generally go back to?
Yeah, I have colors I like. I will show you. With my students in my lesson, we painted sakura, and I choose my favorite colors. This
Oh.
kind of blue, very
Yeah.
very soft. But I think it's not good to paint with the same color
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
So I'm
So
changing.
technically, you try to change it so that you are.
Yeah, and I try to use different pigments and check how it works. Because if you take different pigments from different brands, they work different way.
Any favorite artist, present or past?
Watercolor, I like Yuko Nagayama very much.
Okay,
Yuko
I need to look
Nagayama
into it.
and
Yeah.
Chen Wei from Taiwan. Very
Yeah. He's
yeah,
got a.
very good.
Yeah.
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 I was at their lessons, workshops, Yuko and Xian also.
Yeah.
I was inspired a lot because I graduated Art Academy 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get such a lot knowledge in one day with Yuko.
Yeah, but these days also there are another interesting thing is like there are a lot of good artists, very few artists who can teach very well as well because they
Yeah.
might be doing really well.
Because to paint good and to explain good is not the same.
Now, any artist from the past do you like?
I like Claude Monet,
Claude
impression.
Monet, okay, yeah, impressionist, yeah,
His water lilies in Paris. I came stronger, and I started
Yeah.
to do these paintings.
yeah. I like Van Gogh and Claude Monet. I like the impressionist type of the paintings. They're very bright, very refreshing. Is there anything else you want to add to the show, or any notes, or any upcoming workshops coming you want to let the listeners know?
I am waiting for summer in my village, and I invite everybody who wants to paint with me
Yep,
to come,
yep.
be my guest, and we can paint together in nature. Yeah.
In the nature. And
Yeah.
what's the best way to contact you?
To write a message on Facebook or
On the Facebook?
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, I will add the links for definitely.
Yeah.
And then I am so happy that I had a chance to talk to you. And then I am trying to get other artists as well. But thank you so much for making time. It's a pleasure. I'm sure people will enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
That wraps up today's inspiring conversation with incredible Egle Lipeikaite. Egle, thank you so much for sharing your watercolor wisdom, your stories, your process, and your passion for teaching with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you loved this episode as much as I did, make sure to follow Wet on Wet on your favorite podcast platform and leave us a review. It helps other artists find us, and also you can connect Egle on the link in the description below and check out her stunning work on watercolor.lt. Until next time, keep your brushes wet. This is Sunil Kalbandi. Thank you and bye.